Habs Fan TV, I mean, it's the end of the game. What did you guys think?
I think it was great. I think it was very exciting. I wish there was a fight, and I wish we could have won. But
little disappointed in Lemieux not holding his own there. He should have dropped the mitts after coming out of the box, but it is what it is. I'll take the extra point. We got one. It's all right. It's better than zero with the way we've been going. I know we got
99 problems.
99 problems, and tonight the Kings were one, unfortunately. But it was a good game all in all. I mean, Jake stood on his head for the first two, which is pretty solid. We need some solid goaltending now, so I'll take that. I'm pretty happy with it. Shots were even. Zone presence could have been a little better. I can keep going. How long you got?
Well, you know what? You've got the jersey. I just want to know, what do you guys think have been the main problems this whole season, not just tonight?
leadership, hardcore. I mean, we're missing Price, we're missing Weber, Byron even. And the coaching is very young and very lacking experience, I guess. And hopefully we can get somebody out there that can give us more energy and more leadership. So that's what we need.
I think leadership's probably a big one. My buddy hit the nail on the head. Our system is way out of whack. I know we're trying to learn a new one with Ducharme. He's trying to implement some new stuff this year. It's just real hard. Like, he's got to make some game changes, I find, because if it's not working, it's time to switch some things up. It's tough out there. So I'm a little disappointed on the coaching staff side of things. I know it's hard with the new guys we brought in. It's a couple of changes, getting rid of Danault, messing up Galley's line. But, yeah, it's been harder, so I'm a little disappointed, unfortunately.
You both bring up the leadership.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a fan that told us about the fact that, Molson hasn't really been seen in the media lately, I think, other than the opening game. Do you think it has to do with Bergevin, Molson, and, like, their dynamic right now, and the fact that Bergevin hasn't signed an extension? Does that affect the leadership of the team and the coaching and everything?
It's a possibility. There's a lot to do in that team. There's a lot I don't know where they could start, honestly. Probably from goaltending up.
Not even.
I
I think you hit the nail on the head there. Things start from the top, right?
Yeah.
At this point, and if you got 22 guys that are looking up above, and the two main guys aren't talking to each other, it's not easy to pull everyone together. I mean, the guy comes. If you're showing your owner has no faith in you, how much are the other 22 guys gonna have it? It's tough.
And no
He's
one's
been
on
around
this.
for 10 years. He hasn't pulled much together. At the end of it, we're back where we started. Kinda hate to be the bearer of bad news. So definitely, like, the leadership is more than just in the locker room. You're right. It's definitely some stuff going on upstairs. I think it's pretty evident Bergey's on his way out at the end of the year, which probably isn't an easy pill for the guys to swallow. That's a hard guy to get behind when you know that your main person who put you all together isn't going to be around. It's not easy to pull the bootstraps. I'm sure it's hard. I know they're pros, but they're still people at the end of the day, right? Carey Price speaks for that. So, yeah, it's a tough situation. Really, really tough. But honestly, I hate to be early in the season, but it's time for a change, I think.
So, based on those responses, I'm guessing this season is it a dump? We just go for a draft pick?
Never dump a season.
Even if
No,
we're
never.
bottom of our division,
Yeah.
we barely win games now.
And we haven't drafted someone that we developed since Price.
So another problem, the development.
Right, so why dump? Why dump an entire season if you can't develop? We haven't developed a guy in ever. We rush him when we do get him. We draft incorrectly. We draft for position instead of,
the best.
instead of development or the best player available. We could have Brady Tkachuk right now. It could be captain of our team with Shea out, right? But instead we got Dvorak and we sent our third overall pick to the other side, right? So don't dump. Never dump for a pick. Never. You can't. It's 3-4 years from the build-up, right? From there, at least, if we don't rush him. So I'm never down for calling it quits for a draft pick.
So my last question then, I mean, a lot of movement between the Rockets and the Habs. What do you think of Caulfield going down and bringing up Pizzetta and some of the other guys? Do you think, that affects
differ on this one.
the development of the players? I'm sensing,
Might differ on this one. You want to go first?
Honestly, I think for Caulfield, he lacked some confidence in himself, and I think they're trying to put him down to make sure that he gains his confidence. But in a way, it could hurt him because he's not going to believe in himself. Maybe, I don't know. But, like, if he doesn't score down there, then it might play with his mind a bit. I don't know what can happen after that, honestly.
I think moving Cole down was actually probably a pretty good idea. For the sole purposes, again, of the leadership stuff. Cole was here last year, and we had Stahl and Perry, and Weber was in, playing hurt like crazy. Carey Price carrying everybody. He saw that. Now none of that's here, right? And he's still fresh under the gills. He's like a 21-year-old kid. That's not a joke, right? So setting him back down where he's going to be the most dominant player is definitely going to help his confidence, and it gets him away from all the distractions of the nonsense that's going on right now. And him not having that presence in the locker room, clearly he needed it too, at a young kid, and it's not there for him. So why put him through it? Why damage him like we always do with our younger guys, right? So send him back down, let him get his groove back, and when we settle things up back here, then bring him up and let him do his thing. I think it's a good move.
So with that being said,
It's unfortunate we had to, but it's a good move.
a lot of problems right now with the organization.
99 of them.
99 of them. And you will see what happens this season. We'll see what happens in the future with the leadership and everything. But thank you so much for being on Habs Fan
Thank
TV.
you guys. Appreciate it, eh?
And
Go Habs, go.
Yeah.
Have a great night. Habs Fan TV, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and comment. This channel is made for the fans, by the fans. More videos are coming soon, so please stick around.